In recent years, the use of 3D BIM is getting wider acceptance in Malaysia. We now see consultants and contractors adapting to the use of 3D BIM, particularly as a tool for clash detection and coordination of design information to minimize the unpleasant surprises during the construction stage that is often the reason for delaying the progress of the work. What I would like to show you today is what can be achieved in terms of visualizing the construction progress by linking construction schedule to the BIM model, that is, to add the fourth dimension of time to the 3D BIM model, or what is commonly known as 4D BIM. Don't worry, there's no time travel involved into the fourth dimension in order to understand the use of 4D BIM. By using 4D BIM, we can, for example, compare the as-planned progress of the construction work against the actual or as-built progress, and in turn use this to assess the productivity or to rely on the 4D BIM model to ascertain if the contended delay events has affected the actual progress. For example, we have a typical condominium project here, 2 towers sitting above a car park. What we have done is to track the contractor plan progress against his actual progress using 4D BIM. And from this, it is clear evidence visually on a week-by-week basis, the difference in terms of plan and actual progress down to a zone-by-zone level. From this model, if the contractor is contending a delay caused by a design change at, for example, level 15 zone 4B, from the as-built 4D BIM model, the architect can see whether there are differences in terms of time taken to construct the zone when compared to other similar zones, and at the same time compare the actual progress with the contractor planned progress. The architect can rely on the information in the 4D BIM model to make a timely decision on the contractor EOT application without having to go through volumes of documents to ascertain the facts, which is often the current practice now. For the same project, after the appointed contractor was eventually terminated for lack of diligence, we continue to track the actual progress of the replacement contractor using 4D BIM. By performing a perf analysis on the terminated contractor actual rate of progress, we use this data to compare with the actual progress achieved by the replacement contractor. And this was used as part of the evidence in the arbitration to demonstrate whether the terminated contractor was diligent in his progress of the work. As you can see from this analysis, there is a significant difference between the rates of progress between the two contractors. Another use of 4D BIM technology is to use it for visualizing the effect of a change of sequence of work due to unforeseen circumstances. In the next demonstration, we will show the construction of a 3-story building with a dome structure on top. There was an issue with the piling design for the work, and the last part of the piling information arrived after the majority of the pile cap had already been constructed. Focus on the left side of the as-plan and as-built image. The left side of the building was affected by the piling design. The contractor had to abandon his planned sequence and delay this part of the construction of the superstructure while progressing with the rest of the building. This has resulted in a very awkward situation where one part of the building is significantly ahead of the other parts affected by the additional piling. To add to the difficulty, the building design has a long column free span where the stability of the building is provided by a post-tension concrete beam running the length of the building. Therefore, by only constructing a part of the building is inherently unstable during construction and requires full staging to support the weight until the affected parts of the building had caught up. So, by adopting 4D BIM as the progress monitoring tool, it is easy to visualize how the change in sequence of work had affected how the contractor had to construct the work when compared to his planned method. The additional time span, the change in the characteristic of the construction site as a result, as well as to gain a better understanding of how this had delayed or disrupted the progress of the works. Ladies and gentlemen, there was a quick introduction for how we can use 4D BIM to resolve or avoid dispute delay to the works. And if adopted during the construction phase, this will allow all parties the ability to quickly understand the contended issue to arrive at a timely decision in the respect of extension of time or to adopt suitable mitigation measures. We have developed techniques to use 4D BIM to study the relevance of delay events and to present 4D BIM analysis in dispute resolution proceeding. My name is Beffy Yew and I'm a Senior Associate at Contract Solution I. If you wish to know more about what we do, please feel free to contact us. Our contact details will appear at the end of this video. Thank you.